Hello, everybody, and welcome to this webinar about the importance of displaying student work in the online classroom. We decided to offer this short webinar because we have seen a very positive impact in our courses when we display student work in various places and for various purposes. When you finish viewing this webinar, if you have any questions or comments, please post them on the PLC. So here we go. Let's start. The purposes of displaying student work in the online classroom, just like on a face-to-face classroom, are um, diverse. So they serve as supplemental teaching aids. You can post them as examples, which is a great way of giving students a sample material instead of going online and trying to find sample work of this and that. It is great to show them either their work or previous year's work, so they know they have a set example and they know what you're looking for and how to guide themselves. They can, as I was saying also before, they can set the stage for learning because you can use them to portray your class expectations or the expectations of the activity or assessment. They provide a continual reference for students, so if you post them, for example, on a news item, they will always be there and students can go look back at them and use them um, often when they're working. They're a good way to let students know that you value their work and they feel really proud when they see their work displayed on a news item or a discussion area. They really love that. They promote teacher and student reflection. Students like to see each other's work. Often when we do, in Spanish, for example, when we do activities such as videos, presentations, a brochure, comic strip, they like to see each other's work. They like to see each other's creations, learn from them. They usually ask each other not only about Spanish, but what program did you use here and there. And finally, they of course look pretty anywhere you place them. So, places to display student work. Of course, the most obvious place is a news item. Discussion boards, because they can be used as an activity to comment on each other's work, to analyze. And on blogs and wikis, because they could be the base of group work. So what programs we use? We use in Spanish several programs to display student work, but the most simple to use and straightforward are the following three. Flickr, I'm sure you all know Flickr or Picasa albums. They're just for photos, and when you are there, when you have a group of photos, you can create a slideshow that can play like kind of like a video. So you create your video and you embed it in your news item or in your discussion, and it looks wonderful and like a work of art. So that's one easy way to create post student work. If you have any questions about using or creating video slides with Flickr or Picasa, please let us know. We will love to show you how to do this if you have questions. We also use Animoto, which is a program, very easy program that creates a whole video with music and animation for you out of the bloom. You don't need to know how to use iWorks or Movie Maker or iMovie or anything. You just upload your pictures or your material and boom, voila, you have it. And we use Vuvox to create like a rotation display. So I am going to talk to you about Animoto, using Animoto, and Danny will come later and talk to you about Vuvox. So Animoto is, as I told you, a video program, and The website is called, the URL is animoto.com. And when you are there, when you go to Animoto, I'm already signed in. You only need an email and a password to sign in. You click on Get Started. And that will bring you to the backgrounds of the video. So you can choose any of them unless it says Pro like this one. You can really choose any of them. Let's see, let's choose this one. And if you notice, it's always going to say purchase, pay $5 a month, blah, blah, blah. But in very tiny blue writing underneath, it says make a 30-minute free video. And that is enough for sure. So you click on make a 30-minute free video. And then you upload your pictures. So usually when you have student work like a brochure or a presentation, you have a document. So what you do is you convert the document, the PDF or the Word, into a picture format like JPEG. And if you Google document converters, there's many free ones, and you just upload the Word document or the PDF, and it gives you back a picture. So that's what you do, and then you come here and you choose your music first. So you have any types of music here. So I usually choose from the Latin options, but you can choose any one, and you click on add song. Then you upload your pictures. It usually lets you add between 9 and 10 pictures, I think, for the 30-second video. So you just upload them. You can upload them from your computer or from, if you have them anywhere else, but since it's student work, you're probably going to have it in your computer. You upload them. Then you can add text. So you can add a title. Whatever you add in header is going to appear at the beginning. It's like the first slide that appears on the video. And then you click on create, preview video, and that's it. You create it. So let me show you a few of mine. I think I have some of student work here. They're very easy, simple to create. It takes, when you hit create, it takes a few minutes to create it for you, but then it will just show it to you. Let's see, here's one I created of student work. And notice how 30 seconds are just enough to display, because otherwise it would be just too long. So let's see if you can hear the music. Let's see, here we go. Oh my, sorry, my internet is a bit slow today. So that is the idea. It looks very pretty, very fancy. As I mentioned right at the beginning, you can place a slide with what's it called? With a title like brochure of this and that, or a sample of. So let's see. These are some pages our students created. So anyway, that's it. And then you just, here on sharing up on the top, you click on share, you get the embed code, and you place it on your news item or your discussion, and that's it. So here comes Danny now with Woovox and the end of the presentation.
Hi, I'm going to be talking about Woovox. Woovox is a fantastic tool that will enable you to turn pictures or videos or text into really cool interactive stories that then you can then add music and create a wonderful collage. This collage can be made public and you can embed it into your website, a blog. I'm going to be showing you how to create a very cool book box. In fact, I have some work that I need to display for my students, so we're going to be doing this together. This is the BooBox website. You go to boobox.com, and the first thing you need to do is create an account. I already have an account, so I'm just going to click on sign in. You're going to click here where it says create, and we're going to be creating, this is one we did last year. And as you can see, we added some very cool things in there, and you can make it really super cool and interactive. So basically, if you're there, and that was just a small test we did. How do you create something really cool like this that you can actually use for your students? Okay, so we're going to go, when you're here, you're going to go to create. And once you click on create collage, you'll be taken to this screen, and you're going to click here where it says create a new collage. So what I'm going to do right now is upload the images that I have, and I'm going to click here where it says upload. If we scroll a little bit down and we're here and we click, for example, in graphics, you will see how all the graphics that you're uploading are appearing there. The upload is complete. So basically what follows is we start dragging the images we want right in there. So maybe I'm going to start with that one, for example. And then suddenly you'll see that the image goes there, and you can move it to the right, to the left, you can resize it, you can do anything you want to it. So let's start adding some images there. We can get really creative and just start adding things here and there. I have done all of my pictures, I have added them all. Now the only thing missing is maybe I want to add some music. Okay, if I go here to video, audio, I can just basically upload here your tool. It's none of them. Leaving my media tab, continue select the music that you want. For example, that one, and that's it. It starts to upload right there. So basically, it's there. You just double click on the file, and you will see it appears there. I want it to loop, and I want this soundtrack controller to appear right there. So that's perfect. Go to settings, and I'm going to say I want it panorama. I want the playback to be like that. And perfect, perfect, perfect. Yeah. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to call it something. It's going to be El Mundo Hispano Student Display. And okay. I want it to be like that. And what I do now is I'm going to be adding this to the website, the Pamoja website. One of our quests this year was to develop an online showcase for our students. So we have done this by using the following tools. BooBox, we've used Flickr, we also use Picasa and Animoto. But there are other many very cool ways that you could showcase the students' work by doing podcasts, videos, bit strips, voice threads, presses, or other formats. In addition to showcasing student learning, we can also use these wonderful things to share examples of projects with teachers when you're planning or for meetings or for training of new staff, to share exemplars with students at the start of a project, or with other teams. Why not share what we are doing throughout Pamoja? This will be a wonderful thing for not just my team of teachers to see, but for all of the teachers to see. So if you have any exemplars, if you have any, why not showcase it? Place it on the blog, place it on the PLC, so we can all see the wonderful things our students are doing. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed the webinar.